channel. My name is Brittany and this is Infinity Brittany. Today I am going to do a tutorial over how I achieve my buns. My buns, hun. So if you would like to see that, go ahead and stay tuned. We're going to get right into it. Okay, dolls. So I'm just going to jump right into the video of how I achieve my two buns. So I start off with freshly washed, freshly conditioned, deep conditioned overnight. So that's how I start off. I just washed it out. So what I'm going to do is take my hair and part it into two, yeah, in the middle, straight out the middle. So, middle of the head. And I'm using a rat tail comb to achieve this look. That was a part. I say achieve this look, but y'all know my part section or whatever. Okay. And so the part doesn't have to be, I guess, perfect. Well, I'm not going to make it perfect because I'm not in the back of my head, so I don't really, see like that. So let me just move this one out the way. Literally. So, see, I got my part. And of course, you can go back and try to, make it as perfect as possible, but mine doesn't have to be super perfect because it just never isn't. It never is. Okie dokie. So that's just about as good as my part's gonna get. So I am using Eco Styler for colored hair for this look. And that's really all I'm going to use because that's all I need. And then I'm going to take my dimming brush. So, because I just have it on my hair, it shouldn't be too hard. Or tangly, whatever the case may be. And I'm just literally brushing it over. Just slicking it down before the application of the gel. So I'm just taking some gel. Let me just get that out of the way. Okay. So I'm really just taking the gel and I'm applying it to my hair. Like so. But the thing is, I want them to be up, so brush in an upward motion. What's it called? Upward motion. On my edges so they can be laid for the gods, honey. And you do it on the edges, the back, not your arm, because I just got gel on my arm, but the edges, the back, the sides. And you just want it to be as slick as possible. There. You gotta get this middle section, this little midi. And of course, so this is just the foundation, of course. I go back in with a different brush and try to, do the, not designs, but the extraness, if you would say, the extraness. Okay, so this thingy here, just gonna make my ponytail as tight as possible. And actually, let's start off like the double, so you can make my ponytail as tight as possible with this, so literally just do it like this. I'm gonna do it 3 times, okay. So I can do 3 times. So after I did that, it looks like that. And so, ooh, got a little juice on the side of my face. And so I just go back and try to smooth it down a little bit. And so I'm gonna leave this side out while I do the other side. Leave it out because in the end it's gonna be buns and not puffs. So, okay, so I really try to make my buns as, excuse me, identical as possible. So with that, after you do it, then you can go back in. This is not a dimming brush, it's just, I call it a black girl brush, but my black girl brush, I just go go in and just do a little, not house cleaning, little, you know, house cleaning but on your hair, just trying to clean up a little bit of, you know, the wretchedness, as I call it, the wretchedness. So that's what I'm doing on both sides. I'm going through and cleaning up the wretchedness. And I do that with the front, the back, side, and the side. Okay, so I always have little runny waves in the middle. And so, see, this doesn't seem like it's in the middle of my head, but it's still cute, you know. It's just like a side-ish type of ponytail. I mean, bunny tail. I don't know, but smile. Okay, so y'all see how my buns have scrunched. You could, I mean, in this type of situation, you can either choose to keep your buns, your poofs, or make them into buns. I make mine into buns just because my poofs don't like to match when I do it together, and y'all see the slickness. And it'll be like, just think about it, it'll be like 10 times slicker once you tie it up. So yeah, okay. So after I do that, I just take these are 2 hair ties. Just take those and try to build my bun. Makes sense. Try to build the best way I can possible, to where it's like a cute little bun, like a bun poof bun, like type deal. I don't really know how to explain it, but you get it to your liking, and you have to play around with it, of course. And so I try to wrap them both ways. Ironically, like, one of my buns always end up like bigger than the other one, and I don't know if that's like my head is weird on the side or whatever the case may be, but we're gonna get past it. So, like I said, you just play with them to make them identical as possible. And they're not always identical. These ain't real twins. I'm trying to twin them as best as possible, but you know, you gotta work with what you got sometimes. So, these are my little buns. Shape them to the best of my abilities. And sometimes I do leave like 1 or 2 little curly curls down, so it looks like, you know, I got good hair or whatever. Got good hair, so. Then the last thing I do is I create them baby hairs. Not adult hairs, them baby hairs. Them slick 'em edges. That's what I then go back in and try to create. They don't have to be extra extravagant, because they don't have to be. But So you try to do your baby hair before you put your makeup on. But you didn't. That's me right now. So just go back in and do my baby hairs. Literally, and ooh, swoop gang, baby. And this step does not have to be perfect, ladies. Does not have to be perfect. Just ever so slightly go in. Ooh, that. Yeah, so you make sure you ever so slightly go in and make baby hairs. Sorry, I got a little makeup on my face. Yeah, so you go in and you make your baby hairs. And my edges are never identical, literally, because they want to do their own little deal. So I just let them, you know, let them do what they do. Literally, so. Yeah, that doesn't match to me, and I do not like that. Yeah, so you can go ahead and play around with your baby hairs, however, you know, please then get them to your liking. Please me, baby. You know, please them. So, yeah, that is just. Okay, I'm trying to get them to at least little be identical, just a smidge at least, but like I said, they kind of do what they want to do, so yeah, that's literally what I do. And then after I just apply some more gel, if you want to be laid. Okay, so then you do it like that. This is my little scarf dealy thing. Go in and tie everything down but the edges, and then you see get your edges laid like that. All right, so this is what I do here, and then I'm gonna let those edges lay. I'm gonna get ready for church, and I'll be right back. Okay, dolls, so I am back after letting my hair, what is it called? I guess wrapping it and letting it dry. And so this is the end result. Perfect. Okay, yeah, so this is the end result. Sometimes I just end up playing with them a lot so they can look identical or similar to identical. Yeah, your preference on how you want to do it. But yes, so this is my video of how I do my buns. So if you guys liked it, go ahead and thumbs it up. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you have not. And y'all go ahead and share it. Boom, bam. Don't forget your roots, literally and figuratively. So stay tuned for more videos, y'all.